Homestead Days in Beatrice is coming up next weekend, and here to preview the event is Park Ranger Amber Kirkendall. Amber, thank you very much for coming on our Midday.
Thank you so much for having me.
45 years this event's been going on. Can you tell us just a little bit about what we can expect this year?
Yeah, so Homestead Days is an important event in our gateway community of Beatrice and at Homestead National Historical Park. At the park, we're going to have live performers, including Marty Rainey from the Discovery Channel, Homestead Rescue. We're also going to have different music performers, including David March, the Wichita War Dancer, Chris Sayer, as well as different demonstrators that will be doing historic crafts on the ground. So we're really excited for all the activity.
Can we talk a little bit more about Martin's appearance?
Yes.
He's going to be doing the keynote presentation.
He is.
What else can we expect? I know you mentioned a couple other artists. Are there any other things going on? And how did that connection start with Marty?
Yeah, so Marty Rainey has a show on the Discovery Channel that helps independent farmers kind of have these self-sustaining modern homestead claims. And he actually has a book where he talks about how, in a lot of ways, it's the legacy of the Homestead Act of 1862. And we're really going to have him talk about different considerations that homesteaders had to make. So the Homestead Act was a really big story, 30 out of the 50 states. So depending on which climate you were in and what the different natural resources were, it kind of dictated your experience and what you did, and that's still true today. So he's going to talk a lot about those different connections. Another big legacy of the Homestead Act was that you didn't have to be an American citizen. You declared your intention to become one. Okay. And so we also have, the Golden Studio will be coming. So we have a lot of different acts that are going to play to that immigration legacy. And we also, tomorrow, have a naturalization ceremony happening at 12:30 to help remember that immigration legacy as well. So everyone's welcome to come to that.
Now, this 3-day event is packed full of fun stuff to do, along with, of course, the special guests we talked about, and also the performers. 45 years, like I mentioned at the start of the interview, 45 years has been going on. Tell me, how has this event stayed so popular in Beatrice?
Yeah, so one of the reasons why the park is where we are is we're on the land of the man known as the first homesteader in the United States. It was declared a park by the Act of Congress back in 1936. But even before that, the community really rallied behind getting some form of memorial to the Homestead Act. And I think that it's a huge part, a huge part of the state's history, of the country's history, but really of that community's history. So it's neat. Community and a sense of community and coming together is a legacy of the Homestead Act. So it's really cool that we can do that through this event.
Can we talk a little bit about the car show?
Sure. The car show is something that is done by the Chamber of Commerce. I believe it's on the Sunday of Homestead Days. So I'm more than happy to talk about it, but it is not something that I am as involved with. But we do have meetings every month with everyone who works together on this, so I know a little through periphery.
All right, well, let's transition here. Where can people go for just some more information on, when the event is, where they can go? I know the tickets are free, so no worry about ticket costs there, but just to get an itinerary of all the great performers and when Marty's going to be speaking, where can they go just for some more information in general?
Absolutely. So everything we always do, even our daily exhibits, our film, is always free. They can go to our website, Homestead National Historical Park. We also have Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You're also always welcome to call. We'd be happy to answer any questions.
Again, Homestead Day coming up this weekend in Beatrice. So get out there and check out the events. Amber, anything else you want to say before we let you go?
Yeah, no, we're just so excited for the opportunity to host this event, to host the naturalization tomorrow. And we have switched over to our summer hours, so people can come and visit us any day of the week in our buildings from 8 a.m. until 6 o'clock at night. Our grounds are open from sunrise to sunset. We have a pick your own orchard. Our cherries are ripe right now. It's free up to a gallon of fresh fruit. So come and visit us for the festivities, but also just for a nice hike on the prairie.
Amber Kirkendall, thank you very much for coming on our Midday to talk about this great event again. Coming up this weekend, the Homestead coming up in Beatrice this weekend. And
a week from, so. The 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And we have on the 23rd kid activities. Awesome. So yeah, please come and join us.
All right, well, Amber, thank you very much for joining us. Let's take a look at our weather with meteorologist Malcolm Byron.